It's an absolutely gorgeous day, and I'm so excited to bring this to you guys. As we've said before, we daily all of our cars, and now I'm gonna take you guys on a ride with me to tell you guys what it's like driving a LaFerrari, the ultimate hypercar, for my first 1,000 miles. This car came out 10 years ago. 10 years ago. It's incredible to think. It still blows my mind. Every time I get in this car, I drive it a lot. I don't have a daily driver. I drive another supercar or hypercar every day. That's what I drive. I love these cars. I don't understand not driving them. Why should I have something boring to drive every day? Life's too short. So let's drive something exciting, and that's what we do. Here we are, got some daily traffic. No big deal, you know. We come off the high crazy revs there with the V12. It's compliant, it's comfortable. 1,000 horsepower hypercar, rear wheel drive, that's compliant and comfortable in traffic. We can carry on a conversation. It's not that loud in here. The seats are actually far more comfortable than I ever expected them to be. Performance, I expected. Got the holy trinity, that 918 Spider, the McLaren P1. Very capable, fantastic cars. And then of course, we get into Bugattis and Bugatti. Bugatti obviously holds the current land speed record. There's some other cars that are in contention and have some arguments one or another, but nonetheless, all fantastic cars. Why do I consider this one to still be the king of the hill? Because of the sum of all of its parts and characteristics, right? This car is rock dead gorgeous from every angle. But I look at the fact that it's so usable. And for me, that's a big thing, as we talk about it all the time. And that is my passion point. I love cars, but I love cars that I can drive and enjoy. I don't want a car that's just so extreme in one way or the other that I'm not going to drive it very much. You know, if it's not something that my wife and I can use frequently, or I can hop in and go for a hard, Sunday drive and really enjoy without, getting my back beat up and just feeling I've just been really gone through a hard workout because the car is just too darn stiff, or it's got problems where it understeers too much, oversteers too much, and I'm fighting the car versus having more fun. You want a car that's balanced so that you can get on open roads, have a lot of fun with, and the car does what you want it to do. Like this right here, baby. Woo! Oh, she's so good. We own the SF90, another hybrid, 1,000 horsepower car from Ferrari. It drives so differently than this car. And what's amazing about the hybrid system in this car is you don't experience it. You don't notice it whatsoever. This car drives no different than any other natural aspirated, non-hybrid, V12, high-performance car that I've ever driven, in terms of you don't notice anything, any interference whatsoever coming from the hybrid system. You don't even really feel where it's assisting and giving that extra horsepower. It just feels like it's all coming from that in a V12. To have a car with that kind of performance and not notice anything, any electric motor assistance, it feels very natural. It feels like it's all coming from that V12 motor. And that's really one of the magic tricks that Ferrari pulled off with this car. And especially when you remember the fact that this car is 10 years old. So the technology that they had, the way that they married the hybrid system with the V12 10 years ago, it's still extraordinary today in how it works so well that it acts as one. And this is the big thing. When I give you guys an opinion on a car, listen, there's tons of car reviews out there, and I get that, and I enjoy most all of them as well. But my reviews, my opinions on a car are coming from the perspective that I own them, I drive them, and when I talk about how a car handles, how it steers, how it performs, how balanced that car is, it's from the perspective that I'm at a minimum driving a supercar every day. So I want to bring you guys that perspective. It's not like I stepped out of a regular everyday car as a car journalist, hopped into some supercar or hypercar, drive it for 4 or 5 hours, or maybe in a day or two. That's a very different perspective. I can't wait to get this thing on a track and start really extracting more about what this car is really capable of in an environment, a safe environment that allows me to really get out there, stretch her legs, and see not only how fast she is in a straight line, but how well she can do the corners. My man, Sheriff's Department right there, giving me a little nod and wave and a thumbs up. Love the guy. Thank you, sir, for your service. Appreciate you. And thank you for not pulling me over. Let's talk about some negatives, right? There's 0 luggage space in this car. Forget about it. There's nothing. The most I can get is if I sit a little small overnight bag next to my wife's feet in the footwell. That's about it. But hey, it's a hypercar. It is what it is. So probably not doing any weekend overnight trips in this car. Car is definitely tail happy, but guess what? So is a 458, and I love a 458. It's one of my favorite things about the car. You know, sometimes you can use that rear end when they're a little tail happy to rotate the car quicker, get back on a line, and get the most out of a corner when you're really pushing the car and having a lot of fun. Other negatives about the car? No, that's about it. It lights me up every time I walk into the warehouse or into my garage and I see this car. I still can't believe I own this car. It's unreal to me. It's surreal, and I've owned it, like I said, for about 6 weeks now. And every time I see it, I'm still like to myself, wow, I own this car. That's just unbelievable to me. We're gonna end this video. Can't wait to bring you guys more content. Always great connecting and sharing with you guys. Lots more car reviews coming your way. And remember, each review is coming from cars that I own, I drive all the time, and you're getting perspective of a guy who drives supercars or hypercars every day.